Hey, at the same, what's going on? It's tournament time, tournament season. Y'all getting that workout in, getting ready for these tournaments coming up. So, a lot of when you're teaching, people always ask, do y'all go to tournaments or do we have to go to tournaments? Do y'all compete? Stuff like that. And from my perspective, from what we was taught from Q and Kim is that going to tournaments enhances your experience, as a martial artist. Um, Master Kim, he never you know, made people go to tournaments, but he always encouraged people to go to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, Master Cheeks, he never, you know, made me go to tournaments or say, yo, you need to go compete, nothing like that. He encouraged me to compete. And when I got back, when I got back into training, he was like, what you want to compete for? He said, you don't need to prove yourself to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You already a champion. And this was like what? Like when I started posting the videos, I think it's like 2012, 2012 when I started competing back again and stuff. He didn't want me to compete. He's like, you don't need to compete. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a street fighter. You don't need to compete. But I wanted to compete, I just wanted to get out there and represent, especially because on the East Coast, I didn't compete a lot when I was younger. I was in Cali on the West Coast with my mom, and I did several tournaments when I was out there. But on the East Coast, I didn't compete, so people didn't know me, and when people saw me, they was always say, "Yo, you're Albert Cheeks student. Hey, what's up, man? Yo, I know you're Albert Cheeks student." And so they didn't know my name, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to compete. It's like I didn't want to just live off, be known, because of my teacher. I wanted to make my own path. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I competed. And when I did, I would go to tournaments and people would see me. They recognize me like, "Hey, Hercules, what's going on?" They call me by my name. Grandmasters would come up to me and like, "Yo, I'm glad you showed up. Thank you for showing up, man." And it was like an honor. I was like, "God damn!" Like they recognize me now. And I went to one tournament, Master Giacobbe's tournament. When I went there, a couple of senior black belts came up to me, and they was like, "Yo, I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to watch you." Say, "I love watching you compete, man. I'm glad you showed up." And, the other guy was like, "Yo," came and say, "Hercules, wow, you here?" Oh, he said, "Man," he said, "I love watching you fight, man." I was like, "Wow, really?" So I felt honored. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, it's like I didn't even want to compete there. I was like, shit, I can leave now. And I felt like a champion at that moment right there, just to get that respect from those guys, their appreciation, and they love and they like what I do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I feel honored. I was like, damn, wow. And it goes to show you, people pay attention. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to what you do. And y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I may talk shit online. But anybody tell you, when I go to the tournaments, I'm one of the most humblest persons in the tournaments and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people pay attention to what you do. I see that I inspired a lot of people to compete. A lot of older people to compete, because when I first went to those tournaments, it wasn't like a lot of people in my age, in my division. You know what I'm saying? And then, it wasn't, I'm a big guy, and there wasn't a lot of big guys competing either. But they saw me win, and they saw me kicking butt, and then I go back the next year, it's more people. Go back the next year, it's even more people. I think at one of the tournaments I went to, there was like I want to say about 15 or 18 people in my division. And I was like, God damn. And I was just crazy, man. It was crazy. Because usually, when we lined up, you know what I'm saying? You line up for forums and everybody, you see everybody. And by the time it's time to the spar, like half of that division would drop out because they only do forums. Man, not this time. It had to be like 15 to 18 of them. I got a picture of us. I think it's like you see us all just like lined up against the wall. It's like, God damn. And I think that time, yeah. That was a good tournament, man. What tournament was that? That was I want to say that's that was the Tang Soo Do Championships. That was that one. Excuse me. I want to say that's that one. That was that joint, the Tang Soo Do Championships. But yeah, I inspire. I like I said, I'll be looking up and I see other people, older people getting in the ring now, and I'm like, all right, I see y'all. And when I be winning, you'll see people. You'll see. There's one guy, man. It's like he kept looking at his instructor like, how's this guy keep winning? Like, how's he keep hitting you? Like, the guy's like, yo, I don't know. Because you see the guy, they be like, winner. They point to me, point here. And the guy looks like, I don't, I don't know, man. But it's fun. For me, it's fun. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy competing, man. I just think it's a lot of fun. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out trying to hurt nobody. I mean, unless you been an asshole, then yeah, I go hard with you. Shit. For real. I only did that one time. This one guy, he initially, I hit him, but he did something like he turned away, and you know what I'm saying? It's like I tapped him in the face by accident, because there ain't no face contact, right? So I tagged him in the face by accident, and he turned away, and like a few seconds, like he gave, he did something to make his nose bleed and shit, right? Whatever. And he's like, yo, I'm bleeding. I was like, man, I ain't even hit you that fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? No. That wasn't me. No, it was the guy before me. He did that too. And I was like, and I was like, the fuck? Because I seen him turn away. He turned back around like, oh man, my nose bleeding. I was like, that bad. I said, no, I know he ain't hit him that hard. I was like, man, this Bama bullshit. And so the other guy got disqualified for that. So then I had to fight him. And I was like, man, I ain't showing you no fucking mercy. I ran his ass up out the ring, man. Because I was like, yo, you bullshitting, man. It's like this motherfucker full of shit. I ran his ass out the ring each and every time. So his ass ended up get points deducted and shit. It's like, hey, don't do that dumb shit. Man, come on, man. But like I said, I don't go hard. Yeah, when I get there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's usually, like I said, I'm older now, so when we get there, it's like, yo, we like, what's up? At first, when I went to tournaments, nobody would speak to me. Nobody would speak to me. We all lined up. They all shaking hands like, hey, what's up? Like, I didn't know anybody, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't speak to me until I started kicking their butts. After I won, then they'd be like, holy shit, man, you good, man? What's your name? Yo, hey, like, hey, how you doing? Yo, so, and I tell people, when I ain't afraid to say it. Like, yo, don't hit me hard. I won't hit you hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell them, like, shit, don't hit me hard. We might hit the bar tonight or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be laid up, hurt. Nah, man. Like, don't hit me hard. I won't hit you hard, man. And at some tournaments, they group. They do the age group. So sometimes you got the youngins. They'd be like in their 30s. And then mid-30s, whatever. They want to. Sometimes they want to go. Hey, you gotta let them know. Nah, man, I ain't playing. Don't hit me hard, man. You could tag. I'm saying you could tag a person. You could bam, get your points, but you ain't gotta like wham on them. You know what I'm saying? But so I'll be like, no, yo, you go hard. I'm gonna go hard. And when I go hard, I don't stop. So don't play that shit with me, man. But it's like you go tournaments to have fun. You know what I'm saying? To challenge yourself, and that's what it's mainly about. It's a self-challenge. And And there's always all types of tournaments out there, yo. So you pick a tournament, you know what I'm saying? They're open tournaments. You got the Taekwondo tournaments. You got your traditional style tournaments. You got the your sports karate tournaments, which I don't like. I don't really like sports karate tournaments. I did. It's not like I ain't never competed in them. I did the Capital Classics like once a while back. I did the Capital Classics, but I did it the recent time. I think I got it on my list, the tournaments that I did, and I think I got second place or third place. But I'm like, yeah, it's not my style. It's not my style. I don't really like the sports karate style of judging and fighting and stuff. And you got some tournaments. It's a mixture. I kind of like those because you get sports karate people, traditional karate people. You get kung fu people. You get you get like the Shotokan karate. Man, you get all the Korean. It's a whole mixture. Everybody shows up, and it's just mixed. And you just got to go. You got to go with whoever, man. You got to go with whoever. Those tournaments are kind of fun, and they definitely a challenge. And that's, like I said, that's the main thing. You challenging yourself, saying, "Yo, can I do this? Can I do this on this level?" You know what I'm saying? Kyokushin Karate, Shin Kyokushin Karate tournaments. You know, I've always wanted to compete in those tournaments, man. But I never made it. I never made it to any of them. It's like, man, I feel like I would have been tagging them Bambas because you see them just standing, just welling on each other. Man, I ain't doing that shit. Like, I ain't just let you fucking just well on me, man. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they fight. That's the tournament. But the thing, it's an open tournament. So all different styles go there. And you never see, I mean, like I said, I've never been to one. But when I see the videos, you don't see any other styles, competing. And back in the day, one of the baddest Kyokushin fighters was William Oliver. And William Oliver fought, in open tournaments. He did Kyokushin karate, and then he would do Korean karate tournaments, American karate tournaments. William Oliver used to always, they used to tell me William Oliver used to always meet up with Mike Warren in the finals. William Oliver was bad, and he was Kyokushin karate, and he fought, in both tournaments, both styles, open styles. He wasn't, that's what you call a real good versatile fighter. Some people, they only do like Taekwondo tournaments, and you got some people that only do sports karate tournaments, that only do Shotokan karate tournaments. So, not to knock it, because they competing on that level and they winning. They getting their championships. But at the same time, if you don't cross, to try to cross it out to to a different style, just to try kung fu, fight up against a kung fu person. Some people don't do that. Some people don't go to open tournaments or just different styles of tournaments. You got a lot of people, like, they got their own associations, their own organizations, their own schools. Some people got like 4 or 5 schools, and then they have a tournament, just for their schools and for their students. Their students don't go out to compete nowhere, and it's like okay, they the big fish in the little pond. You know what I'm saying? They, you see them, you see people, like I said, you see people, they're champions. Like, I just won the grand championship, the tournament. Like, okay, what tournament was it? It was a closed tournament just for their association, and you know what I'm saying? Just only their people could compete. All right. Let's say you do that at an open tournament. Go to a tournament where, it's whole different people. If you can't do it, I mean, come on. So like I said, man, it's really a personal choice. But just know you're a big fish in a little pond. You know what I'm saying? If that's all you do, if you stand in your little circle. If you stand in your little circle, you can't, like I said, you're a big fish in a little pond. But I just encourage my students to compete. Like, get out there, just compete. Just even if you just did it one time, just try to have fun with it. I have students that do that. They just go to a tournament just one time, just to try it, and that was it. That's all they wanted to do. I just want to do. I was like, no, I just want to do it one time. I'm like, that's cool, all right. Because not everybody's going to be, that fighter and shit. or that competitive in with martial arts. Some people just want to train in the arts and stuff like that, and that's fine. A lot of people say, but the tournaments ain't nothing like street fighting, man. They ain't no street. It's not supposed to be street fighting. That's why I tell people, don't fucking hit me hard. Don't go hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't want. Most of y'all motherfuckers, most of these people that go to tournaments ain't no street fighters. They not street fighters, and they the ones who run when shit happens. They the ones who calling the cops. A lot of y'all the ones who be calling the police when shit goes down. Somebody punch you, somebody threaten to punch you, you the ones calling the cops instead of fighting it out. But tournaments is not for street fighting. It's not supposed to be street fighting. I mean, it's not that type of tournament. You know what I'm saying? They do have, if you want a street fight, they do got fights out there. What is it called? I forgot the name of them. The backyard fighters or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some official shit. I might go do that joint. I might go do it. I was thinking about doing it, man. Like, shit, I could just go do it. Shit. Have some fun with it. But tournaments are not street fighting. It's not supposed to be street fighting. You ain't supposed to be in that street fighting. That's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a street fighter? Shit. Let's go to the bar, get into a fight, show me what you can do. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny because you see all these people making these videos like, tournaments, that's not a real fight. That wouldn't happen in a real fight. That's not a real fight. Man, shut the fuck up. Because you wouldn't even get in a real fight. You'd be the first motherfucker on the phone. Yo, he hit me. I'm calling the police. Trying to video record the shit. I'm calling the police. Look. Doing that punk ass shit. Remember, there used to be a time in America where people when you got into a fight, you fought. That was it. Y'all fight it out, bam, bam. You go your separate ways. Your separate ways. But nowadays, people don't want to fight. They're scared to fight. They want to shoot you. You're cowards. They want to record. Call the police. You punch them. They call the police. That shit happened to me all the time. You want to run your mouth. You want to talk shit. Then especially somebody they want to call you, who ain't black, they want to call you a nigga. And then you punch them in the mouth. I'm calling the police, man. Calling the police on you, man. You hit me. You see that, everybody? You see that? It's like, I don't understand why there's so many cowards nowadays. What's up with all these cowards, man? Who's raising these fucking cowards? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it's illegal to street fight. I understand you bashing the motherfucker head in with a brick or a stick, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, that's a little excessive, but you fight, bam, 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 bam. All right, bam. You won. All right, you won. Let it go. You lost. I lost. Fuck it. You go home and shit. Let it go. You ain't gonna win everything. But nowadays, it's like a lot of cowards out there. Y'all scared to fucking fight. But yeah. Anyway, back to tournaments, man. So tournaments is not for street fighting, man. It's just you want to go prove your skills. You want to show your skills, man. These are my skills. My skills work. You know what I'm saying? I got these techniques. They could work. You go to tournament and you show it. You know what I'm saying? They got, like I said, they got street fighting competition tournaments for y'all to do. Y'all want to do that MMA shit? You could do that. Everybody think that's the real shit. For some reason. But, you pick the one you like, train for it, challenge yourself, step into the ring, and just have fun. Have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know, man. I'm here to have fun, baby. You smile at everybody, you shake their hands like, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, what's going on? Master Cheeks will tell you that's what he used to do. He would smile, hey, smile at everybody, shake their hands. You just be friendly, like, hey, don't hurt me, man. I ain't gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But tournaments, tournaments are good. You know what I'm saying? It's a good challenge, good self-challenge. You know what I'm saying? Just train for it, get ready for it. It's like people they do marathons. People train for the marathons. They challenge themselves. People out here doing all these other events. with the 5Ks and with triathlons, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's a challenge. Sword tournaments, martial art tournaments are just a challenge. Challenge yourself, see what you can do, and just have fun with it. That's why that's my thoughts on doing tournaments. I think they work in a way because it helps you get that get over the fear of fighting with somebody that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're going up against somebody you don't know. You get, because when you out in the street and shit go down, you get that nervous, you get that jittery shit, and you like, oh shit, it's about to go down, But being in the tournaments, it helps you kind of calm your nerves as you do it over and over and over and over. Damn choppers. The choppers. Like I said, it helps you get over that nervousness as you compete over and over and over again. As you start, you're going up against people you don't know who they are and you don't know what they're going to do. So it's the same thing in the street. You don't know who they are. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And you get scared. You get that nervousness. You're like, whoo, let's go. It's about to go. But yeah, so get out there, have some fun, man. Have fun with it. Encourage, if you got kids in the martial arts, encourage them to compete. Encourage them to compete. Tell them to train, take them to the tournaments. Have fun with it. All right, I'm out.